Jai Shri Krishna friends, the solution to every problem of human life is found in Srimad Bhagavad Geeta. Bhagavad Geeta is an ocean of such inspirational messages which fills the disappointed person with hope in life. Friends, I have full faith that you will watch this video till the end. And after listening and understanding its words with a calm mind, not only will your mind experience immense peace but there will also be very positive changes in your thoughts and life. I can say with a guarantee that whoever reads this Gita he will listen to the essence till the end and apply its knowledge in his life. He will definitely get the solution to every problem of his. He will get everything that he wants to achieve. Hence you should read Bhagavad Gita essence every day in the morning and before sleeping at night. Must listen friends. Lord Shri Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, whoever studies, listens and meditates on this Gita scripture with faith and is free from faults, he attains my supreme abode after being free from all sins. Friends, that is why he said, it is also said that in any house where the text of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is read and heard every day, there is never any crisis or trouble in that house. The blessings of Lord Shri Krishna always remain on that house and life, happiness, property, wealth and prosperity are always there, and becomes full of joy. Friends, at the very beginning of the fierce battle of Mahabharata in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjun gets scared seeing all around him his family members, brothers, friends and teachers who have come with the desire of war in the battlefield, becomes disappointed and dejected. He goes and being very sad, he expresses his sorrow and dilemma in front of Shri Krishna. Arjun says, O Keshav, how can I fight this war? All these gathered for war in this battlefield are my own, how can I? I will fight with grandfather Bhishma and Guru Pranacharya because both of them are my revered Gurudevs, hence it is better to live by begging rather than killing these Gurus. O Madhusudan, all the Kauravas with whom I am going to fight are my brothers, the sons of Dhritarashtra. So, these are my own people. It is better that I become a sannyasi rather than killing all of them. If this war happens then crores of people will be killed. What will happen to the women of the soldiers and warriors who will be killed in this war? No Krishna, I cannot do this war on my own. How can I be happy by destroying my family? O Krishna, I am not able to understand anything. My mind is getting confused, my head is bursting, my legs are trembling, my skin is burning, my Gandiva bow is slipping from my hands. O Krishna, guide me, give me knowledge, tell me what should I do. Seeing this pitiful condition of Arjun, Lord Shri Krishna gave that divine and supernatural knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita to Arjun which was useful not only for Arjun but for thousands of years. Srimad Bhagavad Gita remains a guide for mankind and for every human being even in today's modern era. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the only scripture which tells the right way to live to a human being. Bhagavad Gita teaches the lessons of religion, work and love in life. Hence we should daily one must study Srimad Bhagavad Gita every day. Seeing Arjun's dilemma and doubt, Lord Shri Krishna said to Arjun, O Arjun, you talk like a very wise man, but the one who is truly wise does not suffer and mourn like this. There is nothing in your hands, you cannot control anything even if you want, life and death are the destiny of nature. All these people will actually be killed by me. You are just an instrument. That is why the one who is knowledgeable, he will be happy when someone dies. A wise man does not cry. He mourns the past and worries about the future. That's why whatever is going to happen will happen and what is not going to happen will never happen. It is the determination which is understood by the one who has it comes to his mind that no sorrow bothers him, no worry bothers him. O Arjun, do not worry about who is your own and who is a stranger. It is the duty of a Kshatriya to fight with someone who does unrighteousness and to protect one's religion. Obedience will give you salvation and liberation. Give up the attachment of this mind of yours, otherwise the whole world will condemn you. Today, if you do not fight, the whole world will call you impotent and cowardly. Here the matter is not about someone else's, here it is about religion and there is a matter of right and wrong in injustice. If you tolerate wrong and do not end it, then the wrongdoer will get more strength and will commit even more injustice. Hence give up your attachment and fight the war. Lord Shri Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, O Arjun, this world is my illusion, this world is born from me, I am the one who nurtures it and I am the one who destroys this creation. I know all the beings of the past, present and future, but in reality no one knows me. Shri Krishna says that just as the light of light shines in the darkness, in the same way truth also shines, hence man should always follow the path of truth. Death is an unchangeable truth which can never be changed. Ever since this world was created, the cycle of birth and death has been going on. Just as a man discards his old clothes and wears new clothes, in the same way, the soul sheds the old clothes. It gives up the useless body and adopts a new body. This is the law of nature. Accepting this truth, one should live in the present day without fear. Wise people neither mourn for those who have died nor get attached to those who are still alive, because they know that the one who is dead will be born again and the one who is alive will definitely die one day. O Arjun, I am the soul of all situated in the heart of all beings. I am the beginning, the middle and the end of all beings. I am the sun among the planets. Among the Vedas I am Samved, among the gods I am Indra, among the senses I am the mind, I am Brahma, I am Vishnu, I am Mahesh, among the reservoirs I am the ocean, among the mountains I am the Himalayas. Whatever you can see in this entire world, I am all, says Lord Shri Krishna. There is no wealth in this world greater than peace of mind. No one in this world is richer than the person who has learned to keep his mind calm. The reason for man's suffering is his attachment. The more attachment he has, the more suffering he will suffer. Shri Krishna says whatever has happened for good, whatever is happening for good, and whatever will happen will also be for good. What has you lost? What are you crying about? What did you bring? What have you lost? What have you created? What has been destroyed by you? What is taken from here is taken from here, and what is given here. What is yours today will belong to someone else tomorrow, because change is the rule of the world. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Shri Krishna says that man should perform his duties selflessly and impartially without worrying about the consequences. O Arjun, dedicate yourself to God, this is the biggest support. Shri Krishna says that a person becomes great not by his birth but by his deeds. When a man finds joy in his work, he attains perfection. Arjun, desire is born out of attachment. There is happiness neither in this world nor in the next world for the man who is always in doubt and who does not control his mind. For those who do not keep it, it works like an enemy. It is difficult to control the disturbed mind, but it can be controlled through practice. In Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna tells that just as the weather keeps changing on the earth, similarly there are joys and sorrows in life too. We should not be distracted by them. O Arjun, no one gets anything better than time and luck. Just as the wick of a lamp cannot see the darkness hidden under the lamp, in the same way a man finds old age hidden behind youth, and weakness is not visible to any living being. His mind does not allow him to escape from his web till the end of his life. He keeps him tied in a rope and makes him dance different kinds of dances. He does not give enough time to the living being to look into his inner self and understand his soul. When Arjuna asks Lord Shri Krishna, O Keshav, even after accepting all this that the soul is eternal and unborn, weapons cannot cut it, fire cannot burn it, still, why does the soul of a living being feel sorrow, happiness, grief, joy, insult, pain and joy? Then Lord Shri Krishna says, O Partha, I have already told you that feeling happiness and sorrow is not the work of the soul, it is the work of the body. Then Arjun says, Hey Keshav, the body will experience pain and suffering only when the body gets injured or any part of it gets cut, like when the body gets burnt in fire. The pain caused by it is the pain of the body, but the pain caused by deformation or deformation is not the same. The joy that comes from being there is no harm to the body. The pain of deformation and the pain of infamy is felt only by the soul. Then Lord Shri Krishna says to Arjun, No Arjun, this is fame, infamy, dishonor, this gain, loss, this is winning. The soul does not experience joy or pain of defeat. This is not the work of the soul. This is the mischief of the mind. Lord Shri Krishna says, O Arjun, remember that the mind is an invisible part of the body of a living being, which is not visible but is the most powerful. It is a part of the soul and has no connection with it. The master of the chariot sits in the soul, while the mind is the charioteer of the chariot in the form of the body. It is the mind that makes the horses of the senses wander here and there and becomes fickle in the passion of life. Sometimes in the passion of Yavana, this fickle mind puts a person into the illusion that he is omnipotent, he can do everything and he is the king here before whom everyone is forced to bow down and to whom everyone bows down when the body dies. When the ghee of Yavana Shakti in the lamp gets exhausted and there is darkness under the lamp, then the man gets scared and starts shouting, I am sick, I am sad, I am dying, save me. The mind also pretends to cry. O Arjun, the man feels like crying. The hypocrite who makes one intoxicated by drinking the wine of pride is only the mind. It has a web of illusion in its hands which it keeps putting on the desires of man and keeps bringing him under its control. This mind is also fascinated by the body and also by its own happiness. He is fascinated and is also fascinated by his own sorrows. He sings happy songs in happiness and hums sad songs in sorrow. He gets happiness by involving others in his sorrows. O Partha, it is necessary for a living being to keep his mind in control. Control your inner mind and look into the soul. Only then will you clearly see the light of God inside that soul. Time does not move on the path made by man. Man has to follow the path shown by time. This is called destiny. Life is difficult. It seems that when instead of changing ourselves, we try to change the circumstances, when time is going against you, it is best to remain calm. When you start feeling devotion, then understand that you did not choose God, God chose you. No matter what anyone says, keep yourself calm because no matter how bright the sun is, the sea does not dry up. Always be careful of those who fill your ears. They spoil even good relationships. Abilities are born from karma. Every person is a zero by birth. In this world, love is the bigger truth than truth and it is difficult to be untrue to the one whom you love. The most beautiful couple in the whole world is smile and tears. It is difficult for these two to meet together, but when these two meet, that moment is the most beautiful. Karma is the greatest religion. Lord Shri Krishna, while preaching to Arjuna in Gita, says that a person is born only to do work. No one can live without doing work. Man should perform his duties without worrying about the consequences. Anger, it is the door that takes a person to hell. Due to anger, a person's mind becomes disturbed and he gets angry and sometimes causes harm to himself. Lord Shri Krishna says that a person should avoid getting angry, no matter how much anger he has. Come, try to keep yourself calm. What you have today in this world belonged to someone else yesterday and will belong to someone else the day after tomorrow. You came here empty-handed and will go empty-handed. It is important to control the mind. Man's mind is as fickle as the wind. It happens that it is the mind that keeps a person wandering towards sexual desires. If one wants to be successful in life, then it is very important to control the mind. By controlling the mind, the power of the mind gets concentrated which leads to success in work. Gita, according to this, a person who has controlled his mind stays away from unnecessary worries and desires arising in his mind, and also the person easily achieves his goals. If you do not control your mind, then it will become your biggest enemy. A person who always doubts will become a big enemy. A person who always doubts can never attain peace. Hence avoid doubting. Excessive doubting disturbs the peace of mind and the person gets confused and destroys his relationships. Man's actions are the basis of his life. Whatever actions he does, he gets the same results. If he does good deeds, he will get good results, and if he does bad deeds, he will have to suffer bad consequences. Therefore, a person should always do good deeds. There are 5 reasons for our sorrows. A person who, when he gets what he wants, says it is God's grace, but becomes sad when things go against his will. This incomplete vision of God's grace is the first reason for sadness. Whatever happens to the other person, whether he is harmed or unhappy, however, it should be good for us. This dirty selfishness of ours is the second reason for our sorrow. 3. The constant fear of losing or not getting the things we currently have or desires is the fourth reason for our sorrow. 5. Which we not doing what should be done and doing what should not be done. These careless habits are the fifth reason of our sorrows. Whenever a beautiful event happens, we want to take all the credit for it alone. This egoistic feeling is the fifth reason of our sorrows. Kanha, it is said that who is doing what, how is he doing it and why is he doing it? The more you stay away from all this, the happier you will be. The beauty of the body attracts the mind, whereas the beauty of nature attracts the mind. Beauty attracts the heart, hence man's nature should always be pure. Only two people know how right we are and how wrong we are in life. One is God and the other is our conscience. Lord Shri Krishna says that the man who lacks knowledge is and man who does not have faith in God can never achieve happiness and success in life. Attachment is the cause of destruction. The root cause of man's suffering is his attachment. The more attachment he has, the more pain he will have to suffer and regret his past. Nothing can be changed and worry cannot shape the future, hence enjoying the present is the true happiness of life. Shri Krishna says that you should support the one who supports you and the one who betrays you. You should abandon him where you are not respected. But you should never go, otherwise people will consider you weak and foolish. Where there is no rain, the crop gets spoiled, and where there are no values, the breed gets spoiled. Nothing in the world changes as quickly as the intention and vision of a person changes. Only he is happy in this world who is not too sad in sorrow and does not jump too much in happiness. Happiness, sadness, insult, victory, defeat, loss, coming and going, loss and gain. All these will remain in life. If the same situation always remains, then the survival of man will be limited. It will be difficult for those who see more ghee in the plate of others. They themselves are never able to live peacefully. A person always wants what he does not have, and when he gets it, a new ambition takes its place. In this way, the whole life is spent in dissatisfaction. It goes that satisfaction is the basic mantra of life. If there is satisfaction in a person, then no sorrow can break him. This is the secret of life. Because of ego, we move away from so many relationships. Time is very powerful, which can even make a person proud at times. Sometimes friends make you helpless. If your time is strong, then avoid ego. If time is bad, then avoid bad company. Man should remember these four things throughout his life. Man's destiny cannot be achieved without renunciation. 2. Without giving up something, one gets something. Cannot go. He who does not give, does not have the right to take for. A man wastes his life in the hope of eating fruits without sowing the seeds. Never present your explanation in front of anyone, because the one who has faith in you has no need of explanation, and the one who don't trust you, he will never understand you. Intelligent people remain silent. Wise people keep talking and foolish people always keep arguing. There is only one difference between dreams and goals. For dreams, you need sleep without hard work, and for goals, you need sleep without hard work and thinking should be good, because treatment of vision is possible but not of attitude. Make yourself good. One bad person will automatically disappear from the world. The one who leaves you needs only an excuse, otherwise the one who stays with you till his last breath. Don't leave the company. Remember one thing in life, someone can definitely snatch it from your hand, but someone can't snatch it from fate. Don't be proud by giving something to someone. Who knows whether you are giving or repaying the debt of the previous life, the descendants of an arrogant person. Glory and prestige, all three go away. If you don't have faith, then look at Ravana, Kaurav and Kansa. If you want to trust someone, pay attention to his actions, not his words. Lord Shri Krishna says, the person who knows me will free himself from the bondage of birth and death. The person who reads Bhagavad Gita and follows it becomes free from evil. The effect of all his misdeeds gets eliminated. The one who is in luck will come running away, and the one who is not in luck will also come and run away like the wind blows the boat. In the same way, man's desires mislead his intellect. The man who remains calm in happiness and sorrow, in honor and insult, that man is very dear to me. Accepting others as the cause of your problems can never reduce your problems. If suddenly someone's behavior towards you changes, then understand that that person wants something from you. Science says that an injury on the tongue heals the fastest, but knowledge says that an injury on the tongue never heals. One morning in the fist of the night, the condition is also that first see the darkness to your heart's content. Remember, the biggest crime is to tolerate injustice and compromise with wrong. A person changes completely due to two reasons. Either someone special comes into his life or someone very special comes into his life. 4 places in the world that go away from life are never filled: the sea, the crematorium, the pot of thirst, and the human mind. When a sensible person stops maintaining a relationship, then one should understand that his self-respect has definitely been hurt somewhere. Love always likes to apologize. Does and ego always likes to listen to Ma. Lord Shri Krishna says that your work is your identity, otherwise there are thousands of people here with one name. Despite your good deeds, people will remember only the bad things about you. That's why never pay attention to what people say. Cheating someone is a debt that you owe to someone else. One day you will definitely get it. A good eye is the one who only cares about himself, looks for the shortcomings and qualities of others. Never trust a person who changes his nature with time. People would never look at the mirror. If character was visible instead of picture in the mirror, you can praise someone as much as you like, but insult someone, always do it measuredly, because it is a loan which everyone is ready to repay with interest. Don't tell anyone too much happiness and too much sorrow in life, because this world is full of too much happiness and too much sadness. But it adds salt. Never compare yourself with anyone in life. You are the best as you are. There are 2 types of people in this world. First are those who get scared when small problems arise, get nervous and sad, and second are those who, no matter how many difficulties people face in their life, they always remain happy and manage themselves in every problem. One is the one who has everything but still always looks sad, and the other is the one who has anything. It doesn't happen but still he takes the name of God and always keeps smiling. Everyone gets time to change their life, but to change time you don't get life again. Shri Krishna says whatever is going to happen happens, and what doesn't happens. Those who have this determination in their mind never get worried. Oh Arjun, you came into this world alone and you will go alone. In reality there is no one of your own here. One day the parents would give birth to us. If they also leave us, then what to expect from others? And if someone leaves you, then remember that God is always with you. He never leaves you. Shri Krishna says whether a person believes in me or not, but I never leave him, because all these are my children. That is why the person who feels sad thinking that he is alone, there is no need to be afraid of loneliness. And we said, whenever you face any difficulty in life, do not lose courage, just have a little patience. Keep in mind that those who control themselves a little and remain patient in difficult times, they overcome every difficulty easily. But those who are afraid of difficulties, their difficulties increase further, and those who control their courage in difficult times, we overcome even the biggest difficulties easily. The biggest mistake in life is the mistake from which we cannot learn anything. Whatever work you are doing today, you will get its results tomorrow, and whatever you have today will be yours. Lord Shri Krishna says that the person who worships me with devotion, I give him only that thing which he does not have, and I also protect what he has, to whom, when and how much. If you have understood this, then you have become meaningful in your life. Kanha says that if you ever get a chance in life, then become a charioteer for someone. It is not selfish. A heart full of religion advises religion, and A heart full of unrighteousness advises unrighteousness. Man is not unhappy because he does not believe in God. Man is unhappy because he does not believe in God. Everyone gets it when the time comes. Premature desire is the cause of sorrow. They are fools who call love nonsense. Love is in this world. It is the root of, and this is what the world is made of. Regular distances in relationships connect relationships, and irregular distances break relationships. Man is created by his faith. What he believes is what he becomes. In this world, there is more than luck and time. Neither has anyone got it before nor will ever get it. It is mandatory to control speech in life because the wounds given by words can never be healed. Sri Krishna says, learn to fight for religion, learn to become the enemy of the unrighteous and fight for your loved ones. Learn to sacrifice. Truth is always like a drop of oil on water. No matter how much falsehood is poured on it, it always floats on top. Never trust a person who tells you the secrets of others. Everyone has intelligence. Now show cleverness. Whether it is honesty or not, it depends on our values, but cleverness shines only for 4 days. And honesty shines throughout life. You should keep your financial condition a secret. If your financial condition is good, then people will start asking for loan from you, and if your financial condition is bad, if there is, then people will not respect you and will not support you. Therefore you should keep your happiness and sorrow limited to yourself. Learn from fruits, they enhance the taste. Even when salt is added and there is a person who, even if he eats something sweet, it still turns into poison. He spits out. Never in your life give a promise to anyone in joy, nor answer in anger, nor ever take a decision in sadness. A person may know a million things, he may know the whole world, but if he does not know himself, then he is ignorant. Don't feel bad if someone rejects you because they don't really know your worth. Always remain calm. This will help you to find yourself very strong in life, because iron is strong when cold, but when hot it can be molded into any shape. You can be molded. These 7 qualities will save you in the face of any calamity. Your knowledge, your humility, your intelligence, your courage, your good deeds, the habit of speaking the truth, and faith in God. In difficult times, a person becomes alone, but due to difficulties, the same person faith in God becomes strong. Believe in God like a child who, if you toss in the air, he laughs. He is not afraid because he knows that you will never let him fall. Kanha says, do not make your mind small, where your own people will turn away. I will support you there. Don't bow down to anyone so much that he starts considering you as a fallen person. People will respect you only when you learn to ignore them like them. There is no relationship deeper than the one that makes us cry, and there is no relationship weaker than the one that leaves us crying, and there is no greater relationship than the one that stands by us even in bad times. Kanha says that the one who understands emotions is our own, and the one who is beyond emotions is a stranger. The one who is close even after being far away is ours, and the one who is close to us, even though he may be near, that stranger always curses his fate, knowing that his karma is higher than fate, which is in his own hands. A wise person is the one who observes others and learns from their characteristics. He does not compare or envy them. In this world, no one sympathizes with anyone. After keeping the dead body in the crematorium, we ask ourselves, how much time will it take? Sorrows are also necessary, only then life becomes complete with them. Empty happiness does not make a person strong, nor does it make one face to face with both the aspects of life. Mother and father are the only people in the world who want you to be more successful than them. Friends and relationships are the things that we get for free, but we realize their preciousness only when we lose them somewhere. There are some pains in life that don't let us live, and some duties that don't let us die. No matter how many good deeds you do, you will be praised only in the crematorium if you forgive someone once. If you forgive that person even for the second time, then you are very soft-hearted, but if you forgive that person even for the third time, then you are the biggest fool in the world. The most expensive thing in life is your present. One who is gone once, we cannot buy him back even after giving him all the wealth in the world. If you don't get something after asking for it, then don't be angry with him, because God does not give what you like, but he gives only what is good for you, Kanha. It is said that the person who leaves his body while remembering me at the time of death, reaches my supreme abode. When people speak ill of you, do not be upset, because they have no other way of giving you importance. Kanha says, I am the earth. I am the sweet fragrance of fire, I am the heat of fire, I am the life of all living beings, and I am the self-restraint of ascetics. Just as boat is the only means to cross the ocean, in the same way truth is the only ladder to heaven. Even if we speak, he listens. That's why his name is God. Even if we don't speak, we hear his name is Shraddha. The relationship is connected with only those souls who have any relation with us in their previous lives. Otherwise, who knows whom in this crowd of the world? Weapons can only injure the body, but words can only injure the soul. Half of the sorrows in life are born because we have big expectations from life. Give up these hopes and see that happiness is the only happiness in life. Krishna himself has to become Arjun in the battle. Every day he has to fight the Mahabharata of life by becoming his own charioteer. Only the man who works without the desire for results makes his life successful. Ego is also necessary in life when we talk about authority, character and respect. A person's diet should be sattvic and balanced. Capital A. Person who does not understand what to eat, how much to eat, where to eat and how to eat, can never touch the heights of life. A person who does not understand the world around him in his life, everything seems only bad, everything seems wrong, that person soon goes into depression. Betraying an innocent person, doing it unnecessarily, intentionally hurting the heart is the biggest sin in this world. If you want to be free from sorrow, then learn to be happy in whatever God has given you. Serve everyone but do not have hope from anyone, because the true value of service is only God. It is not a human being who can give it. It is nature to make mistakes, it is culture to accept it, and it is nature to correct it. A human being changes everything, home, relationships and friends, but still remains sad because he does not change himself. Never doubt God's decision if you are being punished. If yes, then a mistake has definitely been made. O Arjun, why do you worry in vain? Whom are you afraid of in vain? Who can kill you? The soul is neither born nor dies, neither is this body yours nor do you belong to this body. This body is fire, water, air, earth and sky are made up of these 5 elements. Ultimately it will merge into all these, but this soul is stable. What you think of as death is actually a new life. Sorrows and troubles are not meant to trouble a person, but to enhance his ability and come to test self-confidence. The person whose mind is calm, who remains calm while speaking and doing his work, is the same person who has attained the truth and who has become free from pain and suffering. Whatever happened is good. Whatever is happening for the good, and whatever will happen will also be for the good. Don't regret what has gone by and don't worry about the future. Right now the present is going on, so live in the present. A wise person should know within himself. It removes the shortcomings in the same way as a goldsmith removes the impurities of silver by selecting them little by little and repeating this process again and again. Lord Shri Krishna says that in this world you are in a single moment. If you become the owner of crores, then in the next moment you become poor too. Mine, your small, big, yours, someone else's. Remove all these things from your mind, then everything is yours and you belong to all of them. Do not depend on time, because those who are lucky hands may remain empty, but not of those who work hard. Change your thoughts. Surely these thoughts will change your life. On some paths you will have to walk alone. No family, no friends, no companions, just you and your courage, which will do the most work. It is more important and difficult to do that first. Whatever happens in life, it happens for some reason or the other. It either makes you something or teaches you something. If it doesn't make sense, then people will stop talking, forget even looking away. they give, so expect only from yourself. The paths never end. People just lose courage. If you want to learn swimming, you will have to get into the water. No one becomes a diver by sitting on the shore. Shri Krishna says, if by giving up a little rest, a person can make a big difference. If one can see happiness, then a wise person should give up small comforts and try to achieve big happiness. Faith in the journey of life nourishes you. Good works are like a house. Knowledge is like daylight and vigilance protects you. The danger is not from the enemies but from the people around you, because the boat sinks not because of the water outside but because of the hole inside. Health is the greatest gift. Contentment is the greatest wealth, and loyalty is the best relationship that you have. Do not exaggerate it and do not be jealous of others. One who is jealous of others does not get peace of mind. The world has always found a way to praise and find fault. This has been happening and this will continue to happen if a person is angry with himself. True love never hurts another person. Those who are free from disturbing thoughts definitely attain peace. Those who talk big remain in conversation, and those who smile lightly accomplish a lot. The one who bathes with water can only change his clothes, but the one who bathes with sweat can change history. It takes a moment to make fun of relationships, but we forget that life is decorated with relationships and memories are there. Whatever is in the mind, say it clearly. One should give because speaking the truth leads to decisions and lying leads to distance. Morning sleep weakens a person's intentions. Those who achieve their goals never sleep for long. Give everyone as much space in your heart as he gives. Otherwise, either you yourself will get sick or he will make you cry. To be successful, you will have to believe in your hard work, because luck is tested in the test. If you want to be popular in life, then use the word you the most, later the word we and the word I the least. You should use your energy instead of wasting it in worrying. It is better to use it in finding solutions. The biggest source of inspiration is your own thoughts are there. Hence think big and motivate yourself to win. The mathematics of karma is very simple and straightforward. If you do good, then bad will happen. The person who does not chant Shri Radha Krishna even after getting a tongue is a foolish person after getting the ladder of salvation. The one who suffers pain can become happy later on, but the one who hurts others can never be happy. Have compassion within yourself, not impulsiveness, because flowers bloom due to the rain of the clouds, not because of their thunder. No matter how much a person is wrong, sweet words will become a disease for you, and no matter how bitter a true person may seem, one day it will be useful as a medicine. Just as one lamp burns thousands of lamps without reducing its light, in the same way if happiness is shared, then happiness does not diminish. Lord Shri Krishna, it is said, O human, if you want to get rid of all the worldly sorrows, then worship me. One who does not worship me can neither attain peace in this life nor in the afterlife. God says that the man who does not worship me can attain peace neither in this life nor in the afterlife. There is no doubt that the person who tells this Gita scripture containing the supreme secret to my devotees with utmost love will attain it. There is no doubt that the person who makes the devotees imbibe the secret of Gita and expands and propagates it among them, that person is very dear to me. That is why, friends, you must also promote and spread this knowledge of Lord Shri Krishna by sharing this Gita knowledge with others, so that you too can get the immense blessings of Lord Shri Krishna. Friends, I hope you must have liked this effort of ours. Request to you. It is requested that you like this video and share it with as many of your family members as possible. If you are new to our channel, then subscribe the channel and set the bell to all, and thank God by writing Jai Shri Radhe Krishna in the comment box. Don't forget to express gratitude. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Radhe Radhe.